Yo, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Burgers Comics, coming at you with this week's comic book haul. That's right, guys, we got a haul I put together. Not many books, got a few. Got some stuff from my LCS and a couple of eBay purchases. In this haul together. But real quick, just before we get the books, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder that this coming Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern, on my channel is episode 28, I believe, of Chilling with the NY Warriors, 10 p.m. Eastern. Always a fun time, so come chill with us. And you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what we're gonna say on the show. So, all right. So real quick, let me get into the books real quick because I don't want to make this video too long. And I apologize if you hear some kind of noise, but it is hot as hell today, humid as hell. I cannot have the AC off. So if it's a little noisy, sorry, I gotta keep the AC on because the minute I shut it down, it just gets real noisy, you know. I mean, it gets real hot and humid, you know. So excuse the noise. Okay, so first, real quick, we got these are books that I've gotten from my LCS in the last 2 weeks. So some of them from last week's New Comic Book Wednesday and this week's New Comic Book Wednesday. So we have here issue. I'm sorry, this is a new phone I'm using. I got the Galaxy S8 Plus, and it doesn't, the zoom is a little different than my old phone, so I'm kind of still messing around with the distance. All right, so yeah, so this is The Walking Dead 169. Not much I can say, just, I'm into The Walking Dead. Me and my wife, you guys already know this. I'm into the story. Story's good. A lot of things are going on. We're about to meet some new people, so that's always good in The Walking Dead, a new group. So let's see where it goes. This, it's not really any killing in this one. Spoiler alert, sorry, there's no spoilers, just a lot of dialogue in this one. But for The Walking Dead, dialogue is good because, you always want to know what the characters are thinking and what's going on. Alright, so next we have, this one came out this week, Darth Vader #3. So, I haven't read it yet. But, I read issues 1 and 2. So, we're getting the story of how, Darth Vader got his red lightsaber. And, it gave you the origin of the red lightsaber. What you have to do to make the kyber crystals turn red. How you make them bleed. So you can have a red saber. So, I'm really excited about this one. About to read it as soon as I finish this video. Then next we have here very surprisingly good book. This is Bug, The Adventures of Forager. He's one of the New Gods from back in the day, Kirby's Creations, the New Gods. And you would think it's a kid book, but literally it says there in that corner there, mature readers. And mature readers it is, because it's not a kid book, even though the artwork looks a little kiddie a little kiddie for my taste, but the story's been great, man. And this has been flying off the rack at my LCS. I went back because I think Manny didn't get issues 1 and 2. I'm like, bro, how you not getting this? All the New Gods are in this, even like other Kirby creations like the Sandman, it's in it. And I know he's a big fan of those books, so he was like, yeah, pick up the 1 and 2 for me. 1 and back, they were gone, so he didn't pick up issue 3 either today, yesterday, because he forgot. So I said, you know what, I'm going today to pick up my new book, so I'll pick up issue #3, because this came out yesterday and it was the last one off the rack. So my LCS owner said, the book is really flying off the shelves, like people are really digging it, and it's a really good read, so you're a fan of the New Gods and everything, and what happened on Crisis on Infinite Earths, definitely pick this up. It's only a 6-book series, and it leads into the next Mr. Miracle series that's coming out. And also, this is the B variant. I don't know what the A variant. Looked like my LCS only received the B variant on that one. But, you know, cover price, 20% off, so it's not bad. And yeah, I got two because one of them belongs to, I picked it up for Manny. Alright, let me just put these on the side. Next we have here, oh, I have back issues, so don't worry, we're gonna get to the back issues. This is the Flash number 26, and you know, I've been keeping up with the Flash run. Really love the storyline, and finally we got some decent looking covers for the, you know, for the Flash. They had a A and a B variant, but I don't get the variants anymore for the Flash. I just stick to the regular cover. The B variant I saw is a really nice cover also, but I really like this cover. Really cool cover. Storyline's been great, and it's one of those books that just, you know, DC's hitting a home run with them, you know. 26 issues in, and it's still good. You know, that's hard to say for a lot of books. The next book here is Batman 26, you know, so you know, has to do with the Joker. You guys know the storyline already. I stopped Batman because Detective was better. While, you know, when Detective started, it didn't start. I mean, when Batman started on Rebirth, I didn't like it too much, the regular, so I had cut it after like issue 7, and then now I'm back on it because the storyline has gotten really good, and so I'm into it again. I love this cover, you know. So for $2.99, can't go wrong, man. Nice Joker cover there. And that's the regular cover. Then this one here, issue 24, I missed out on it because it wasn't on my pull, so I never got the regular cover. So this is the 3rd printing, and you know, it's up to a 4th printing. This book is crazy, but I'm glad I waited for this one because I like the David Finch's ink work better than the regular cover. To me, this one looks way better than the full color version of it. So I'm happy I got this one. And then I got today Dark Days, the casting. I know everyone's picking these up. You know, if you read The Forge, you already know you got to read this because it all leads into Metal. And what's good about this series is also if you guys have been following the Batman titles with Rebirth, you kind of never knew what Duke's role in the Bat family is. But now, you know, in these stories we were finding out why he's there, what his role is, you know, with Batman. And this is the Andy Kubert variant, which is cool. He did a great job with Wonder Woman there. And again, you know, cover price, all the variants. Well, these are cover price everywhere. I think they're not any ratio, but I get 20% off because they're #1s also. So that's why I picked them up. And I picked up the John Romita Jr. variant, and I like it. He did a good job with that one. Nice, you know, Joker on the cover and the Green Lantern. And then you have to get the regular cover, which the regular cover are the Jim Lee covers, but they're also the foil covers. So, you know, gotta love that 90s cheese, you know. Gimmicks, you know, like Frost says, gimmicks, you know, and we fall for them. I fall for them sometimes. I try to stay strong, but I don't. My goal is, my rule of thumb that I've been trying to stick by for the last like 6 months is I'm not gonna buy any variants that are not cover price. I'm not gonna do those $15, $16, $20, $30 variants. I will not do that. My LCS doesn't do that anyway. But even if I go to another shop, that won't happen. If it's cover price, I'll do it. The next is an eBay purchase I did, and this, you know, I had about $5 in eBay bucks, and then so I used it, and I ended up paying for these 2 books a total of $1.63 shipped. So I picked up this one here. This is the Daring New Adventure Supergirl #1, you know, from the 80s, and nothing really key about this, but the only thing that's key is that it has a 16-page preview of the Masters of the Universe, the first series that came to DC after DC Comics Presents, the one with Superman and He-Man, that it was for He-Man's first appearance. That was his first appearance, and then this came out, the preview for the ongoing series of Masters of the Universe #1, which is cool, so because you get 16 pages of the book, so that's not bad. And then one thing I want to tell you guys real quick, I know I'm speaking fast because I'm just trying to do this video quick, is that every time you get something, really go through all the pages, because you never know what you're going to find. And a lot of times these eBay sellers, you know, when they're not collectors, they don't look through all their pages. You know, they don't look. So I'm going to give you a perfect example of why. So this is the other book that I bought in that same lot for $1.63. This is Uncanny X-Men number 172, and the only reason I bought it was because of the whole shipping thing I was trying to combine, and I found it as a book that I didn't have. And when I can pick up, you know, the Bronze Age, you know, Chris Claremont X-Men run with the little ones, you know, the missing numbers I got, I'll pick them up. So, you know what I do, I go through them right away, check what I found. And I know the seller didn't know this because he would have listed it. So, first of all, it's a newsstand, right? So, you know, I like my newsstands. And I opened it up. Check it out. Double cover. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Double cover. So, it makes it rare. You know, it's one of those things that is rare. And what's funny is that the main cover is ticked up, but inside the double cover, you know, there's no there's no really ticks. I mean, you could use a pressing, but that's really cool, you know, for a double, you know, to find a double cover. He didn't know, and I guarantee you, if he would have known, he would have, you know, it would have sold for more, because these print errors like that, double covers, they typically do sell for more money on eBay. So it was a cool find, you know, without knowing. So all right, so next we got, okay, these next two books are from my LCS, some back issues. I've been finding some more Swamp Things. So this is Swamp Thing number 18, but I don't think Bernie Wrightson did this one. I forgot what number he stopped on, but you know, that whole first volume of Swamp Thing is a really cool series to get. So slowly but surely I've been finding them, been putting it together. It's a run that I didn't think I was gonna do. I was gonna put together, but I just, you know, I've been finding them and finding them for good price and good condition. I'm not gonna put them away. You know, I'm not gonna not pick them up if I don't. You know, I'm not gonna not pick them up if I don't see them. You know. Next we have here some more Kirby goodness. Bam. You know me, I love my Kirby. This is the Sandman number 1. You know, from DC, Jack Kirby. Really cool book to find. I believe there's only 6 books in this series, so it's a very doable run for me. You know, I don't want to do those long ass runs, and you know, all the Kirby runs like New Gods Forever People, The Demon, OMAC, this one now. You know, that's my goal, to get all those, his, you know, most of his DC stuff. You know, that's my goal, to get that. I do get his Marvel stuff too. I'm almost finished my Cap and Falcon run. Only a few issues in between I'm missing, but I'm sure I'm waiting till I go back to another convention to find those, because it's easier to go through those boxes. They'll have those books are not expensive, and at the conventions they'll be easier to find than through LCS, because in the LCS those books, they don't last. You know, they go fast. All right, so we almost done. Just a few more books. The next set of books is from eBay also. I paid $20 for all these. $20 shipped, because they were in mint condition. I had this set, but my set was more beat up. You know, not beat up, but they weren't Manny mint for my taste, and they're from 1996. This is Batman Black and White number 4. The good thing about these books is they're all done by different writers and different artists, and in each book you have about 4 stories, and they're all noir style, which is cool. I love, like, Batman noir style, black and white, detective, real type of detective, old school stories. Very good read. I recommend the Black and White series. This is the volume 1 series. There's a volume 2 that's really good also, but the volume 1 is good too. So I have issue number 4. Number 3. This cover is done by Barry Windsor Smith. As you guys don't know, Barry Windsor Smith also did all the Weapon X covers from back in the days. All the Weapon X, you know, from the 80s. Marvel Comics Presents. He did all those, and he did you know, Barry Windsor Smith did a lot of work. So then you have issue number 2, and this one, the cover was done by Frank Miller, back when, you know, Frank Miller was the man, doing artwork good that everyone liked. You know, so this is back from 96. And then the issue number 1, the cover was done by Jim Lee. This is awesome. And you know what, I wish I would have had this book for him to sign when I met him at the Big Apple Con, you know, late last year. That would have been a great, I would love for him to sign this book, and this book is in excellent high grade condition. you know. So hopefully one day I'll get the opportunity again and definitely get him to sign this and you know, put it in a coffin, slab it, you know, entomb it. So that's it, guys. Quick little video short and sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed the books I got. I just want to give a quick shout out to all my subscribers. I know I rarely do that. It just I blank out, you know. I don't really think of it because I don't look at my channel as I'm trying to get this amount of subs or that. I don't really, you know, gear towards that. The reason I do these videos is because I have fun. I love to show you guys what I've picked up. I like to interact with people. I like to have conversations on the books that I get, and that's what I do. I do it for fun, you know. So I just noticed that, you know, my channel's at 660 subs, which is really cool. You know, I've been on YouTube now for you know what, I made 2 years now, as a matter of fact. I didn't even realize that. July 7th, I believe, I made 2 years on YouTube doing videos, which is cool. And I've had nothing but positive experience, man. It's been a good run so far, and I'm gonna just keep it going as much as possible, you know. So just thank you to all you guys, everyone that watches my videos, that interacts, that, you know, leaves me comments. Just, you know, you guys know who you are. I appreciate everything, and I just want to give you guys my humblest thank you. You know, I'm inventing words here, humblest. All right, so that's it, guys. Look forward to Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern, chilling with the NY Warriors, episode 28. And I'm gonna try to squeeze in a couple of contest videos this week before the show. I know Tim, Lord of the Long Box, he's doing a 1,600 subscriber contest, so I'll probably squeeze that contest in. I've been speaking to Tim for a long since I started on YouTube for the last 2 years. You know, we started doing the live shows and the off airs. He was one of the first ones. I remember one time we it was about a year and a half ago. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. We were snowed in here, and me and Marky was up, and then Tim was like, "Oh, you guys are up," and we was on the off-air hangout, just us three, man, like a freaking 3 o'clock in the morning till the morning, till almost the sun came up. So that was cool, you know. It's a cool memory. All right, so that's it, guys. Until next video, peace.